Hey guys, what's up? This is Define for doubleAgaming, and I know it's been a really long time since I've done anything with a first-person shooter game on this channel, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But a lot of you are probably subscribed for Minecraft or a lot of my Minecraft videos. So if this isn't your thing, then you don't have to watch it. I'm just putting this up because I want to start putting up Call of Duty stuff and first-person shooter stuff like Battlefield 3. Maybe not Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if I'm actually going to get that game, but definitely Black Ops. I wanna share my knowledge because I used to be one of those players that couldn't pull off an above 1 kill-death ratio when it came to like Modern Warfare 2, which was my very first Call of Duty game. Whereas on here, I'm almost to I think a 2 KD maybe now. I'm not sure. I'm not saying I'm the best player ever, but I'm saying I'm more the average in a way, and I'm here to help. I'm here to help people out, share my knowledge, etc. So before I say anything, I'm playing with it's me and 2 of my friends, and then the rest of our team is randoms. Then the opposite team is an entire clan. So we're at a distinct disadvantage here. We're on a Skype call, the 3 of us, and we're talking, and we're making sure that we know what's going on. We're communicating. They're getting into the game. We said, okay, I'm throwing smoke on B, I'm rushing B. They're telling me what they're doing, our game plan, etc. And we also know very well how to navigate these maps and what is best for each of these maps, and how to dominate or not dominate. You never dominate. We almost never dominate unless we absolutely know we can, and we're just having a good time about it. But we know what 2 flags are the best to capture, and we know how to maneuver ourselves around the map the best way we possibly can. In order to maybe not maneuver ourselves, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. We know what we're doing, in a sense of the word. And on this map, you definitely want C and B. It's because C, you always have the you'll always have the upper ground when coming to B. You just have a better routes to get into B from C, and that tends to show a lot in the games that I play. And so I always prefer having C and B. So if you spawn on A, what a lot of times we'll do is we'll run around and we will see if we can't cap C and then B, or B cap A and B and then go around and cap C and dominate, and then protect C and B and keep them out of there so they start spawning A side. And right here we cap B, they're about to take A, so I'm going to take C, and they call it a chopper. And something about the choppers, they don't shoot in a constant stream. Like you'll see there, he's not shooting at me consistently. Like it's like a burst, like like that. So if you move around, you'll have a better chance of surviving. So that's a little tip there for you. If you just, instead of laying down in one spot where it's easy to kill you, move around a little bit, make yourself a moving target. And just before you get disappointed, there will be no owning of noobs in this video, because these guys are very, very good, and we're just barely kind of making do here. And a little bit of bad communication on our part with the air support. I wasn't the guy who was supposed to be taking this out, yet I switched to a class anyway to help take that out. But hey, better helping out than not. But I ended up switching classes a few times here when I shouldn't have. I should have been focusing on what my role in this particular game was, which was being a little bit more offensive and defensive than anything. I'm the go-to guy who runs out there and just does what I can, wreaks whatever havoc I can with my FAMAS. And if you guys don't like the FAMAS, then I will change. I was all about the AK-47 for a long time. I know some people have problems with FAMAS being overpowered or something, which I really don't agree with. I'm not saying it's not overpowered, but I'm just saying it's a gun, and it's for everyone to use. You can use it if you want, so I don't know. That's just me. So I will probably be switching to the AK-47 again in a little bit, just to avoid some hype among the community about me using guns like the FAMAS and the Commando and whatnot. And I never use the AK-74U, if you're wondering. No, I don't use that gun anymore. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it at all. I never really have. But anyway, so we are communicating. I cannot stress communication enough here. Communication is key in especially this game type, any objective game type. And you will never see me kill whoring in these types of games. I don't do that. I play objective all the time. Yeah, sure, maybe I'll pick up a lot of kills, but that's just because I know how to get the traffic I want a lot of times. And every once in a while, it doesn't work out. It's all about the players you're playing with, what routes they like to take, if they can adapt to your playstyle or not. A good player would be able to know, okay, hey, if I keep going here, I'm going to die, so I need to not go here. And once again, we're communicating. We're saying, when I die, they know where I died. They know how I died. They know who killed me. They know where they are. Well, maybe not who, but they know where they are. And that's the same with all my teammates. We tell them, whenever there's someone on there, we tell them, even if they're not dead, we tell them, hey, there's someone over here, so they can get their asses over here just in case that he's not going to die, or we can like, we're communicating is the gist of what I'm trying to say. There's a nice little random claymore there to kill me, which was just lovely at the time. And you'll notice most of this game, we're behind. We don't really get in the lead at all. Really, we're behind by a significant amount, majority of this game. And yeah, we got the 2 flags. It doesn't mean we're in the lead at this point in time. And these guys, they are really good. I have to give them that. I know I've said that a few times already, but they were pretty good. And they were talking a little bit of crap in the lobby, which I'm never a fan of. I don't talk shit because I don't. It's not what I do. And whenever someone does talk shit, I make it my duty to go in there and try to beat their asses as much as I possibly can. And if I can't, then I can't, and that's just the way it is. I didn't talk shit back, so it's no big deal. I'm going to be bringing some more of these videos later on. Definitely going to be attempting to. And one of the reasons, I meant to mention this earlier, one of the reasons that I don't really put out videos like this anymore is because I have a Dazzle. My Dazzle cannot record, and I'll fail there. Watch how much, like, wow. What was I doing? I don't know. Yeah, pistol whip that bitch. Okay. Anyway, I play using Blu-ray, and my Dazzle doesn't record through Blu-ray. It doesn't, because it's a Dazzle, and that's not what it does. It records in standard quality, the standard AVI cables, or whatever the heck they're called, and fail at defending there. But so I can't record while I play, which means it's been a real hassle, a real pain in the ass to switch back and forth between these two, just because of the way my setup is, and I won't really get into how that's set up because that would be a whole nother video. But yeah, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I had to switch to standard quality in order to get this recording in. And some things are different, and some things aren't. It's just, and I'm not really. I know I could just play in standard quality, and I will if it comes down to that, and you guys really don't want to watch theater mode. But my first couple of videos on Call of Duty are probably going to be in theater mode, and I apologize for that if you really don't like it. But at least in this game, in this particular game, you're not really missing anything. My kill streaks I'm running here are counter spy plane. I think napalm at the time was napalm, and a sentry gun. And the reason I do that is because I'm all about defense. I will pump out counter spy planes like no tomorrow if as much as I possibly can. I don't care if I have a spy plane up or not. I'm putting that counter spy plane up. Why? Because I'm all about handicapping my enemy. I will do anything to make sure that they're at a disadvantage to us, and that's what napalm and sentry gun definitely help out with that a lot. Something you're going to notice in this game is that they have air support like no tomorrow. They're getting attack choppers and chopper gunners and Hueys and stuff like that out the mother. And yeah, we're trying to shoot them down, and we're not always as successful as we probably could be when it comes to that. But at the same time, this just goes to show you can ignore the air support. Yeah, it's going to kill you, but there are times when you can just pretend it's not there and play the objective, because that's what I do in this game. I'm like, okay, hey, they got this up, good for them. I'm not going to switch to a class and worry about it. I know my role, and that's what I'm going to do. And we're communicating. We're saying, okay, hey, you guys going to take this out or not? And they say, yeah, we're going to take this out, etc. And I do have my friends running around, taking out the air support. And I don't know what the hell the randoms are doing. I can't speak for them, but I do know my friends are definitely doing their job. We were communicating the entire time in this game, and I know I've said that a lot, but I can't stress it enough. You need to communicate, or else you're not going to pull out with a win. You need to get an organized team in, and hey, I'm down for anyone who wants to join me. If you want to join me, I'll put my PSN in the description, and I'll put my friend's PSN in the description, and we can play some Black Ops Domination together if you want, because that's pretty much all I've been playing lately. And hopefully we can get in some awesome games, and I have a lot of really good games that I want to put up on my channel, so you can look forward to those. Yeah, I love me some Domination, and it's all about knowing which 2 flags you want to get. In this particular map, I already said this, it's C and B, and you want to spawn trap them at A, because that's the easiest spot to spawn trap them in. And if you don't know why I'm saying that, maybe you disagree with me, it's up to you. A lot of it is your playstyle at the same time, but I always find that I'm more successful having C and B than I am A and B or A and C. Of course, A and C is not a good choice, especially on this map. Sometimes it's a better choice, like even Hanoi, it's an okay choice. You can survive doing that, but most of the time you definitely want to have B. B is normally the choke point in Domination. So yeah, you have more routes, in my opinion, from C. You have more routes, like the route I'm taking here, you have the upper route, and everything like that. Most of the time, you are going to have the advantage when it comes to this sort of a thing. You are definitely going to have an advantage with C, just because of all the routes you can take. And with A, you have the lower ground. You can be up in so many different areas whenever you have the C spawn versus having the A spawn, and you tend to spawn a little bit closer sometimes. At least that's what I find, and I can defend C a lot better. I don't know what it is about A, but I do find that it's easier for me to defend C. And for those of you who are looking to get a lot better, a basic tip that I can tell you: run UAV. Run UAV. Don't run counter UAV. Run UAV. That'll give you a big advantage. And use your radar. Don't just like say, oh, okay, we have UAV up, and ignore it, because I know that's a lot of things that some beginners do. Like my friend, I'm trying to teach one of my neighbors how to play Call of Duty, and he ignores his radar completely, and I'm constantly yelling at him to look at his radar and use it. And he doesn't seem to get the memo. But yeah, if you're new to this game and you're not doing very well and you're not using your radar, definitely use your radar. I'm staring at that thing, like no joke. I'm staring at that thing more than I'm staring at what I'm looking at, just because it'll give me an advantage, and I've gotten down a nice little point where I know whether to be looking at my radar or not. So it's at this point in time in the game where we're like, okay, we want to win this, and if we're going to win this, we need to dominate. So that's our goal. That's what we're trying to do here. I'm pretty sure we're shouting out, okay, hey guys, I think we got to dominate at this point. So I'm running, trying to get into A, and I see my teammates are getting in there, my friends are getting in there, and we're trying to pull off this win. And it's not exactly going to be the easiest thing to do in the world. So we get A, and just at the last second, look, their score is 199. We're racking up the points. We got to defend this shit. 201 to 199. I'm domination for AA Gaming. Please subscribe for more, and I will see ya.